about some new stuff today. So, Adam, why don't you go and introduce yourself?
Not really any introduction needed. We got the two-man group going one more time. Let's get right into it. Harrison, what's our first subject?
First thing we're talking about, the Saudi League for golf. Trying to take over the PGA Tour. They said the $250 million purse for players that are coming to join. So there's rumors going around Kevin Na, Lee Westwood, Bubba Watson, Ian Poulter, just a couple names thrown out there. Greg Norman's running it. And if you know anything about Greg, he's not going to give up.
No, he's not. He definitely chokes in the end. Like
Sure, right.
Does. But Phil Mickelson, how about him?
How about Phil?
Yeah, I don't know how like any of these players are like going into the league with like not understanding what Phil just went.
There was definitely some news about Phil, and he's not really sure what he's going to be doing the next couple days. So we'll
until Wednesday, then you'll know.
Yeah, Wednesday you'll know.
No, he won't know Wednesday, but. You know, he's probably hiding one of his good old clubs, and he's having a grand old time.
He's chilling. Phil made a couple bad comments about the PGA Tour, and he's not sure when he's going to be back. He didn't play in the Masters, so we're not sure when we'll see him next, but I heard him and Tiger even playing the U.S. Open. So,
Will he defend his PGA championship this year?
That's a good question.
That is a great question. You know, maybe, hey, Tiger might even be at the PGA championship. You never know.
He could defend the PGA.
He could.
He's got a couple of those.
He's got a couple. He's got to defend it sometime. I don't think he's ever defended one of those before.
How about Harold Varner? RBC Heritage Open this past week. Harold Varner, Carolina boy. We were just talking about him. Almost called it.
Go Pirates!
Almost called the win. That would have been huge. And we got a couple tournaments coming up, and we're gonna make some calls on that. But what do you think about Spieth's win?
Man, Spieth's win. I really thought he was going to win after he had that 18-inch putt lip out right around. His wife slapped him on the face.
She was not happy
no.
about that.
What'd she say exactly?
She said he needs to take 5 seconds to breathe once he's got to tap it next time.
Yeah,
he was a little heated.
Yeah, that makes sense. Probably has some experience with 5 seconds. It sounds.
Yeah, like he's got some experience, so he needs to check it out and. Make sure he's taking his time on that next putt. But he got the job done. Beat Patrick Cantlay in the playoffs. So
Cantley's a good player.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. Zurich Classic this week.
Zurich Classic coming up this week.
This is the two-man tournament where they get an entrance.
They do.
You know, they get a music entrance.
You get a music entrance, and we're gonna make some picks for this tournament.
All right, first let's go with who's gonna win.
I got Colin Morikawa and Victor Hovland. A couple of young guns coming in, Oklahoma State and Cal State, Cal Berkeley. You know, they might not get along in college, but now they're pros. They're running together, and I think it's gonna be hard to beat them with their iron play.
Absolutely, that field's stacked. You have can you name about 5 other teams that's coming out?
Kisner was playing with Scott Brown.
Yeah,
and we got Ben On playing with Sung J M.
No. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yes.
Yeah. Who you got winning?
I got Harold actually, and Bubba Watson. Bubba's coming out.
Wow.
Yeah, he's gonna hit those sliding cuts, and
bold move, God.
He's gonna win. Dottie's gonna be out there bringing him on, and I really think that. What do you think's a good entrance for Bubba and Harold Varner?
Bubba. I mean, I could see Bubba as kind of like a more Morgan Wallen type of guy.
I could see that, or Young Golf,
Yeah, that's Harold.
Yeah,
Harold's walking in with Waka Flocka.
Hey,
ECU.
True story. We saw Harold Varner before partying his tail off. That is for sure.
I've seen Harold down. Yep.
He's a good guy though. Shout out to Harold Varner.
Harold.
Shout out to Reagan's Corner.
Shout out to Reagan's Corner. Give them a follow. Go get the merch. These things are sweet. Go get the merch. Check it out. Jackets, shirts, tank tops, wife beaters, they got everything.
They're like this, but better.
That's the slogan. They're like what you're wearing, but better.
That is the slogan.
Whatever you're wearing, 10 times that. That's what it is.
10 times. To the moon.
So, Reagan's Corner, check that out. Shout out to them for funding this. If anyone is watching and wants to get an advertisement on here, let us know. We can throw your advertisement on here and get in contact. Just slide down in the comments below and subscribe and like the buttons.
It's all about getting those Benjis around
It's
here.
all like in the Benjis.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I got how about the way too early Masters prediction?
the way too early.
Way
Man.
too early Masters prediction.
I'm gonna go Charlie Woods at the
Damn.
Masters. He's gonna go.
I'm talking about for this year coming up.
Yeah, Charlie Woods.
All right.
He's gonna enter junior golf. He's gonna go through the U.S. Junior Am, win the U.S. Am, and then he's gonna lose. He's gonna go runner-up at the U.S. Am to make himself like, all right, I gotta win.
He's gotta win. Yeah, he's gotta come
and
back.
then he's gonna win the Masters with his dad in the final group.
That's insane.
How about you?
I'm going Little John Daly.
Little John.
LJ, you know, he's in college. He's in Arkansas.
He's a Razorback.
Him and John, he goes
way back.
They've been getting ready. They've been gambling like crazy. So they're.
I'm sure he's a gambler, but NCAA rules, you know.
Not John, not LJ.
Not
LJ the second.
No, can't be him. Couldn't be him.
Couldn't be LJ. So
shout out Reagan's Corner.
Shout out Reagan. LJ's been playing bad this year.
Has he?
Yeah. I don't think he made a tournament.
Dude, Carl Phillips. I haven't heard much about him either since he's gone over there.
Choking.
Good old Stanford.
He's not in Australia. He's not playing it.
No,
Him and Javier, right? Shout out to Javier Princess Sosa.
Yes, Javier Prince. He's such a great guy down in Florida right now. We hope to link up soon and get on the pod.
That's right. Him and Antonio Brown.
200 likes and we'll get
200 likes. We'll get Javier on here on the pod.
And go up on Instagram. Shout out Javier.
Javier, tag him, send him the DMs, slide up in there.
Got to.
We'll see what happens. Next question. How about the Celtics winning on a buzzer beater last night?
Celtics, Jason Tatum. He did it really well. Yeah, he did.
Kyrie was not happy, especially because he can't play in New York.
No,
he's not vaccinated.
He can play in New York now, actually. But
they changed it?
Yes.
Okay.
About a month ago.
Kyrie can play now.
Kyrie can play now, but he was pissed off of that Boston crowd.
He wasn't happy about it.
Ever been to Boston? You know, there's some rowdy folks.
I saw him throwing some stuff in there, so he was not having it.
We've never been, but you know. It's pretty bad.
You can tell. So who do you got going all the way in NBA?
Our way too early 2023 predictions?
No,
this year. My bad. Man, there's so many good choices. I had the Lakers coming out, and that just didn't happen.
They didn't do it.
So I think I'm gonna go with the New Orleans Pelicans coming out on
Zion.
Zion's gonna return second round, and it's gonna go all the way.
He's gonna lose 30 pounds.
40. I've heard.
I got D-Book.
You got D-Book?
The Suns.
You got
I think
CP3,
the Suns are taking it all the way.
Episode 3, shout out Chris Paul,
Chris Paul.
It's great.
400 likes will get him on here.
Speaking of Chris Paul, Michael Jordan, how about him?
How about, Slaughterhouse 23.
Slaughterhouse.
If you got a connection to get us on, what's he called?
Slaughterhouse 23. Grove 23.
Grove 23. If you got a connection to get us on Grove 23, let us know. We'll come out.
500 likes.
500 likes and we'll play there.
We'll play there. Get it on the pod so you can listen to it on your way to work or
turn the pod on when you're driving. Who cares?
Yeah, as long as you don't have your video on.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out. Reagan's Corner.
Welcome to the back nine.
The back nine.
And the first question. I'll send it to Adam.
Send it to me.
Wedgwood Golf Course. Give me your take on that.
Wedgwood Golf Course. What
do you think of when I say Wedgwood Golf Course?
I think of Wedgeweed Golf Course because back in high school, we had a rivaling golf course called Willow Springs Country Club, which held the NC Amateur in 1901. And you know what? There was rumblings around that people would call Wedgwood Wedgeweed.
Wow. Interesting.
That's an inside take. Nobody's going to get that.
No one knows about that.
But I love Wedgwood. It's in my heart and soul, and shout out to Wedgwood. Shout out to Brady Pinner. Love that place. How about you?
Those 12 o'clock putts doing anything.
Those 12 o'clocks aren't doing. Back nine question. Have you ever had the flu before?
I did. Last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
You did the pod like it was nothing, though.
I'm just grinder. I'm out here for the fans.
I appreciate that.
Last week I had the flu.
It was the flu game time.
I had the flu. I played in the championship against the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Oh, we won.
Let's go.
Me and Scotty.
Oh man.
Scotty Pippen.
You got to make sure that flu isn't doing anything.
We're both 6'6". We're both from Wilmington.
Both from Wilmington. You are
Yeah.
correct.
All right, let me send one for you.
Send one.
Is it hard swimming with loose shoulders?
It's very hard to swim with loose shoulders. You want to know why?
Why?
Because when you're swimming in the water, you know, all of this gravity is just pushing towards you. In the end, your shoulders.
Yeah, they just give out. He's got loose shoulders.
I mean, I do have loose shoulders, but how does it feel to have a loose wrist? More important.
It does not feel so. Shots in it, and we're getting through that.
Is that legal? Is that steroids?
Yeah, it's THC.
Oh, it's THC. It's not CBD. It's THC.
It's just straight to the blood.
Cortisone.
Yeah. Everyone says cortisone. That's what they're talking about.
Oh, I see. NCAA, don't be watching this. Then.
I'm glad. My parents paid for it, so they're funding it.
The cortisone THC.
Yeah,
you got to be careful.
It's not my fault.
All right. Question on my end.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of Burrito Shack before? And if so, what is your experiences with that lovely business?
Burrito Shack. They're a sponsor of mine. Or the golf course? Yeah.
I didn't know
That's crazy. You never heard of that? Yeah. Shout out Burrito Shack. They got one in Arizona. Go check them out online. Follow them on the gram.
But right here, yeah, Burrito Shack.
Follow them, Burrito Shack. Check all that out. I think they might be helping us out later down the road, and we'll find out about that. So.
Shout out.
They got the best burritos in the country.
They got breast burritos in the country.
They were actually voted best taco in the country.
Oh, best. Okay.
Yeah, best taco.
Shout out Reagan's Corner. On the pod. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like it up, 200 Javier, 500 Grove, 700 Quail.
Check it out. 2,000 likes from playing Augusta National.
5,000 likes. We'll get Reagan himself on the podcast. We'll get Josh Reagan on the podcast.
We'll get him on the pod himself. I got a lot of questions.
Thank you.
Check it out, guys.